man buys Megaphone. Let the story commence. Craig, he was just sick of getting talked to. He's just, yeah. People would talk at him, and he would try. Sometimes he would get in his workplace. Some people would go, I know. So, and he'd be like, I know. But what I was going to say was, just get drowned out. Quite a quiet guy. I just think that maybe, what we could do is make like that, drowned out. So he thought, wouldn't it be good if I just came in with a megaphone? He just thought that to himself, but he also tweeted it. Nobody followed him on Twitter, but wouldn't it be good if I just came in with a megaphone? And then he just so happened to be walking to work one day, and this old guy came up to him, and he said, "Looking for this?" And it was a megaphone. And Craig said, "Sorry, who? Do you follow me on Twitter?" "On what?" "I don't know what you mean, but I believe you want this." "What's going on?" He went, "All right, and I want that." He took a megaphone. He thought, somebody's playing a trick on me. Somebody in my work reads my tweets and has intercepted me on my way to work, and they're going to take the piss at me in work. They've got a megaphone, and this is somebody's dad. Or, all right, I'll take it. And he kind of went along with it. And he took it all the way to work, thinking, when I'm going to get to work, is this going to be some sort of team building thing or something? Is it going to get to work and everybody's office is all going to have like an item? Like, he's got a megaphone. He tweeted about it'd be good if I had a megaphone in work so I could get heard. And has somebody else in work been intercepted, and they're going to bring in like a fucking... They're going to have like a blow up inflatable hammer, like Timmy Mallet or something. Kinda. Is somebody else going to have like a... don't know, cowboy hat? And they're like... What you doing with that? What you doing with that? Were you stopped? I was stopped. Who was that? What's going on? And then there's going to be like some team building wank they've brought in, going, "So everyone, yous have all, John has asked me to come in today." This is what he was imagining. Craig was imagining this didn't happen. Yet, at least we don't know. Is he going to go into work and there's going to be some wank there going like that? "Okay, I'm from a team building firm. Teams are us. Bit cheesy, I know, but it does the job. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm a bit cheesy. I'm here to do the job. Your boss," don't like to say boss, just person this basically tells you what to do. I suppose it's the same thing. "Has asked me to come in and help build it, get a team. I heard he's kind of falling out. People are not feeling they're heard. You, for example, Craig was imagining all this, and he went to work with this megaphone. And he went in, and that is exactly what fucking happened. He knew it. There was these workmates coming in with like objects and, you know, bits and pieces, and one had like a wee gun, you know, the wee sort of run, and it's got a kind of wee spinny bit that shoots out wee sparks. And there was this wank, kind of smart casual, denims, blazer, took the blazer off, there was a white shirt with the arms rolled up. "Okay, so everyone, my name is, you know what? My name's not important. It's actually Jamie, but I don't want anyone to call me by my name. Just say, you know, whatever you feel like. Call me whatever you want. Say you. In fact, call me Jamie. Right, I'm still working on that. Your boss has asked me to come in, help with the team building. Now, some of you have brought in things like, some of you are a wee bit unhappy at not being heard in the workplace. Craig, that's exactly how I fucking imagined it. For example, you, Craig, if you don't mind me pointing you out, don't worry, I'm going to be pointing everyone out. You tweeted today. You read something, but I didn't think anybody read it. Just don't interrupt, let me finish. You tweeted today, yesterday in fact, that you felt you weren't being heard in the workplace. You wish you had a megaphone. Is that right? Oh God, this is so embarrassing. It's okay. Everyone has said something. Because what this is all about, now you have been intercepted, everyone, on your way to work. Our team, and in came the old guy and some other people. Our team have been out shopping, busy shopping, bringing in things that we feel that you've talked about or wanted. Some are a bit fun. Megaphone. There's a gun there. It's quite a serious one. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Mary, in case you don't know if any of you follow, I know that 2 or 3 of you do follow Mary on Twitter. You said you want to come in and shoot everyone. Some days you just want to come in and shoot everyone down. Very serious, Mary, but we're not here to judge. We're here to just talk about what it is that drove you to say that. Starting with you, Craig. Now, you said you feel you're getting talked over all the time. You wish you could come in with a megaphone. So I've intercepted you. We read that. And this is also about the importance of social media. Remember, everyone, can you please change your social media account profiles so that they say that these are the views expressed in my tweets are my views and not the views of my employer. Could we all change that today? Right after this, we're going to have 15 minutes recess. And then we're going to reconvene. Is that okay? John, to the boss. John's asked me to take over here. Now, any Skyrim today? Higgsy, no Skyrim. Not now. Not, well, doing a story. So Craig, getting back to you there. What is it you want to say to your workmates? Oh, no, it's just sometimes I get, with the megaphone. Well, I just feel that, I was just tweeting that I just feel like a megaphone. I mean, I wasn't literally meaning, no, say what you're saying right now, Craig, with the megaphone. Right. How did I do it? Oh. I was just saying that it's louder. Oh, laughter and all that. Say it loud, everyone, take a step back. It's actually quite loud. Take a step back. Health and safety. I just feel that you've actually got to talk loud into it. You actually have to talk loud into the megaphone, believe it or not, to activate it. Right. I just feel that I get talked over a lot. I'm not really... That sounds weird. Just keep going. I feel like I'm not really heard. Keep going. That's it. That's everything. That's it. Okay. That's fine. I think you did have more to say, but we're just going to leave it there. Now, what Craig's saying there, Craig, put the megaphone down. Put that on the desk. Everyone, when you're finished with the props that I've given you, could you just put them back on the table? Charles, if you could collect those up and just put them in the bag. We just want them tidied away as we go along. There's going to be a lot going on here. If you could just tidy them away as we go along. We're not got time to just have them piled up there. I need this table cleared. Now, Craig, there, if I can understand what you're saying there. You're saying, John, you don't mind me taking over here? No. Am I right in saying you don't feel heard? Is that right? Yeah. And you sometimes almost feel... you almost feel that you wish you had a megaphone. Is that right? Because you talk louder, don't you, with a megaphone? Yeah. So everyone, what Craig's saying here is that he wants to be able to speak louder, but sometimes to speak louder it actually requires others to be a bit more quiet. Now, I'm not asking everyone to just be quiet, but sometimes for something to sound louder than something else, the other things must be more quiet. Not all the time, just at times. And it's up to us as individuals. And then just then, the old guy who gave Craig the megaphone, he pulled out his fucking knife, right? It was that size, right? It was a fucking belter. It was really, really fucking absolute cracker of a knife, that fucking size. It's the sort of shit you honestly would only see. I don't even know if you get them here. I think it's like an American thing. That size. Big Michael Myers. Like, what are you fucking cutting with that? That size. What are you cutting with that? What is that fucking big? Even a turkey. You know, you'd only really need a knife that size because you just sort of cut there, sort of come this way, go back there. That size. He brought that out, and Craig was thinking, oh, it must have been a prop for somebody, but maybe that person didn't come into work the day. You know, like that was that, and he's just sort of putting that on the table because he did overhear somebody say, oh, put that on the table, the guy Jamie, whatever his name was, just keep put the megaphone on the table, get him cleared away into the bag right away. Maybe that was meant for a member of staff, the knife, but that member of staff wasn't in the day. Or maybe they were going to do that, but maybe this lot didn't realise that you're not allowed a knife over 3 inches or 2 inches in Scotland. You're not allowed to carry a knife that's over 2 inches long in Scotland, or right away you're getting to fucking jail. Just too busy looking at it. It's like maybe somebody didn't come in the day. That was their prop. Probably not a real knife anyway. He turned around to see who hadn't come in the day. Think he was there. Think he was there. Think he was there. And then he felt suddenly somebody had spat on the back of his neck. It's like somebody had spat on the back of his neck. He's like, oh, what's that? Oh. And he looked ahead, and there was Sally, who worked in the office, looking at him, and she screamed. I didn't know why she was screaming. And she was looking down there. And he thought it was like, this is the weird, strangest fucking thing. He thought it was like a spider or something. So he went to put his hand there. And he couldn't. He went to put his hand there. And he couldn't. He was like, oh, like the spider must have bit him. And he looked down, and it wasn't. It was the fucking tip of the knife was coming out his throat. And he jabbed himself on it, but going to get it. Like that. And that's when it hit him. He went, oh, knife. And he did the stupidest thing. He tried to grab the knife and pull it out that fucking way. The handle was at the fucking back end, just fucking bringing it in deeper. You know, it's like a wedge. Knife was like a wedge, gets wider. Pulled it fucking. And then he went to grab it again, and it went like that. He thought he was pushing it in. But it wasn't. It just happened to move back in at the time that he was putting his hand there. The knife was taken out. And he turned around. And it was the old cunt. And he looked like wild, like full of life. Like he was like that before. And he was like that. He was like this. And he was like that. And he was fucking, and he went for Craig again. Craig ducked out the way. But and the guy Jamie, He was fucking running for the door. And even though he had been stabbed, Craig, he just thought, what a coward. You know, it's mad to think you're probably going to die for this injury, yet you've still got room in your brain for an opinion of somebody. It's weird that you would think all the brain power would get, like, you know, focused on survive, then we'll have our opinions later about who's a shite bag or no. But no, the brain's an amazing thing. And the old guy was just had another swipe for Craig, got him right down the fucking jawline, right there, exactly right down it like that, bang. And then hit him again across the eye, swipe. Caught his eyeball a wee bit. And then it was actually Sally ran right up and rugby tackled the old cunt. She got fucking stabbed. The old cunt got up, went for Craig again. Craig tried to run away to get to the fucking door, but that Jamie was blocking the fucking door because he didn't know the key code. But he was like, he didn't want to like step out the way to let somebody else. He was panicking. This Jamie cunt, the team building guy. He was too busy at the door, but it was counterproductive because I know you're at the front, you want to get out at the front, but you're in front of it, you're in the way of the fucking key code. Every cunt kept grabbing him away to press the fucking key code, but he kept fucking elbowing them out the way as if they were trying to get out first. And this old cunt just ran up and started stabbing into the queue like that. And everybody got stabbed except Jamie, because see, by the time the old cunt got to Jamie, he was too tired. He was knackered. And he sat down. The old guy dropped a knife. And Craig saw him. Craig died, by the way. And the last thing Craig saw was the old cunt gone like that. I'm getting too old for this shit. And he fell there. Jamie was dragged into court. And his business, Teams Are Us. That was it. You can't do. People just kept saying on Twitter. He tried to keep going, but people kept going like, you call yourself a team building company when you let the 17 people in that team get stabbed before you. I hope you go out of business. And he tried to make it work, and then it didn't. He made a. He tried to get into a kind of self-help sort of like more, you know, sort of selfish sort of thing. You know, I'm going to train you how to be a selfish person and look after yourself. You know, he leaned into that. Do you know what I mean? Now that he was found out to be a bit of a selfish cunt, he kind of leaned into it, as they say, and started trying to give like courses and did wee videos. I'm going to teach you how to be a bastard, how to be a bastard, that kind of thing. That didn't work out either. And the old guy found him and stabbed him. And the old guy got brought into court. And everybody turned up. The old guy was called Stevie. And everybody in court stood up and went like that, I'm Stevie. Somebody else stood up with that, I'm Stevie. And somebody else went up and he went, I'm Stevie. and so they all got jailed with him. A cell meant for one person. There was like about 30 people in that one cell, and had to squeeze them in. Squeeze them in like this. It was like this. It was like this to squeeze people in. It was like that. It was like that. 30, I think 33 people in a cell. And they all died. One of them died. The old guy died first. And so because he got crushed, he got deflated. So he actually took up less room. And they worked out a way to make him take up less volume. Because bodies stick out in here. So they sort of mashed him up. So he was all flat. And then the next person that died, they deflated. They mashed him up. Until there was actually a bit more room. Enough for a nice wee game of... actually a team game. Overcooked 2. Co-op. On the PlayStation 5. The end. Right, let's just move on.